Tuchel revealed something about Harry Kane, but almost nobody noticed. The man who changed everything. Harry Kane is a different beast before this World Cup. Thomas Tuchel praises Harry Kane's physical condition ahead of the World Cup. What if I told you that the player coaches have spent years trying to fix has finally fixed himself? That the one criticism, the only criticism that followed Harry Kane like a shadow through every major tournament is gone. Completely gone. Thomas Tuchel saw it in training, and what he said next stopped everyone in that room. Here's what you need to know before we go deeper. Harry Kane is, statistically, one of the greatest strikers in the history of football. Over 200 goals for Tottenham, the all-time record England goal scorer, surpassing Wayne Rooney, a Bundesliga Golden Boot in his very first season at Bayern Munich. A man who has done things with a football that most players can't even dream about. But here's the thing that has haunted every England fan since 2018. Harry Kane always seemed to arrive at major tournaments a little off. The 2018 World Cup, he won the Golden Boot, sure, but he visibly faded against stronger opposition. Euro 2020, he was a ghost for large portions of the tournament. Euro 2024, there were moments, but never the dominant Kane that Bayern fans had been watching all season. Fitness, sharpness, that explosive first step. Critics pointed to the same weak spot over and over, until now. Inside England's training camp, something different is happening. Players have noticed it, staff have noticed it, but it was Tuchel, the meticulous German who has managed Borussia Dortmund, PSG, Chelsea, and Bayern Munich, who looked at Harry Kane in training and said something he has never said about him before. He called him, and I want you to remember this word, exceptional. Not good, not sharp, not improved, exceptional. But here's what makes that even more interesting. Tuchel knows Kane better than almost any manager alive right now. He worked with him at Bayern Munich. He saw Kane in Bundesliga training sessions week after week. He knows what a good Kane looks like. So when Tuchel says the Kane he's seeing now is something different, you have to stop and ask yourself, what exactly changed? Before we get into what Tuchel actually said, the full quote, the full context, and before I give you my take on what this means for England at the World Cup, if you're not subscribed to Football Atlas yet, do it now. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, because we are going to be covering every major story from this World Cup campaign. Training updates, squad analysis, tactical breakdowns, and you do not want to miss a single one. Subscribed? Good. Now let's get back to Kane.
Here's what Thomas Tuchel actually said. In a press conference ahead of England's World Cup preparation, Tuchel was direct. He told reporters that Kane has arrived at camp in the best physical condition he has ever seen him in. His words were precise, because Tuchel is always precise. He noted Kane's movement off the ball, the sharpness of his pressing triggers, and, crucially, his explosive acceleration in the first 3 to 5 meters. For context, that first step explosion is everything for a striker. It's the difference between being onside for a cutback and being a yard behind. It's the difference between winning a header in the box and watching it sail over your head. It's what separates a good striker from a dangerous one. And Kane, according to Tuchel, is doing it better than ever. But let's look at why this could actually be true, because there's a real story here beyond just a manager hyping up his captain. Reason 1, the Bayern effect. When Kane joined Bayern Munich from Tottenham in the summer of 2023, he entered one of the most demanding fitness environments in world football. Bayern's sports science and conditioning programs are legendary. Players who join Bayern regularly report that the physical demands of training are on another level compared to the Premier League. Kane spent 2 full seasons in that system. 2 years of elite conditioning, 2 years of his body adapting to a higher baseline of athletic preparation. Reason 2, motivation. Kane is 31 years old. He
He's acutely aware that World Cups do not come around forever. He knows, because he said it publicly, that if England are going to win a World Cup in his lifetime, this is the window. The squad around him is talented. The manager believes in him. The system is built for him. Kane is hungry in a way that only elite athletes in the final chapters of their peak understand. Reason 3. Role clarity. Under Tuchel, Kane's role has been simplified and sharpened. At Bayern, he sometimes had to be everything: deep playmaker, target man, press initiator, penalty taker. Under the current England setup, his responsibilities are more focused. That clarity reduces cognitive load and allows Kane to channel every ounce of energy into the specific movements and decisions that make him lethal. And 4. The data. It's not just words. Reports from England's training camp indicate that Kane's sprint metrics, measured with GPS tracking vests worn by every England player in training, are among the highest in the squad. His distance-covered procession is up. His high-intensity sprint count is up. This isn't a manager trying to talk up his striker for the cameras. This is a physical reality backed by numbers. When all 4 of those factors combined, elite conditioning environment, peak motivation, role clarity, and data-backed physical performance, you get something very specific. You get a Harry Kane who could be absolutely terrifying at this World Cup. Now here's where I'm going to say something that might surprise you, and I want you to hear me out, because this is the opinion that nobody else is going to give you. Everyone is celebrating this news. Every England fan is rubbing their hands together thinking, this is finally our year. Kane is ready. Tuchel is the one. Let's go. But I think there's a trap here, and England fans have fallen into this exact trap before. Here's the truth about Harry Kane's career in major tournaments. The problem was never entirely fitness. Yes, fitness has been a factor. Yes, arriving sharper will help. But if we look at Euro 2024 carefully, Kane's fitness was not dramatically worse than at club level. He was working hard. He was pressing. He was covering ground. The issue was something more complex than pure physical condition. It was the system around him. England's tournament football under Gareth Southgate and even in the early Tuchel era has historically been cautious, reactive, and slow to build. Kane thrives when service is fast, when runners stretch defenses, when England play with genuine attacking intent. Against high-quality defensive blocks at a World Cup, Kane needs service. He needs intelligent movement from teammates. He needs width and dynamism. If England go into this World Cup and treat Kane's fitness as the final missing piece, the magic ingredient that will unlock everything, they will be making the same mistake English football has made for decades. Harry Kane being in the best shape of his life is a massive advantage. Don't misunderstand me, it matters enormously. But the real question, the question that will determine whether England actually win this World Cup, isn't, is Kane fit? It's, are England brave enough to build a system that deserves him? Tuchel has the tactical intelligence to do it. He's built title-winning systems at the highest level. He understands how to weaponize a complete striker. The question is whether the surrounding squad, Saka, Bellingham, Foden, Palmer, can perform at their absolute ceiling under World Cup pressure. Kane being exceptional in training is the best possible starting point, but the journey from exceptional training ground form to lifting a World Cup trophy is a long one, and history, brutal, unforgiving football history, tells us that England have stumbled on that journey more times than any of us want to remember. But this time, though, something feels different, and maybe, just maybe, that's not just hope talking. That's my take on Harry Kane, Thomas Tuchel, and what this all means heading into the World Cup. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Kane's physical condition is the final piece England needed? Or do you believe the real problem has always been the system around him? Drop your answer in the comments right now. I read every single one, and the best takes might just end up in a future video. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button. It genuinely helps us reach more football fans around the world. And if you're not already a part of the Football Atlas family, subscribe right now. We cover the stories that matter, with the analysis that actually goes deeper than the headlines. We've got more World Cup content coming, squad analysis, tactical previews, dark horse nations, and players nobody's talking about who could completely change the tournament. You don't want to miss it. This is Football Atlas. See you in the next one. Football Atlas, where the beautiful game gets the analysis it deserves.